Welcome back, Halo followers. Today we got some great news for Halo Infinite. The winter update is just a week away, and 343 just placed some exciting news updates here on Waypoint playlist schedule and Match XP beta and progression. So with Match XP, players are going to be rewarded for playing whatever mode they want, and our performance in those matches will tie into rewards. As such, when the winter update launches, the majority of XP you will earn will actually come from Match XP. So if you remember back when this game launched, they essentially had it where as long as you played, 3-4 games in a day, you would get the exact same amount of points plus challenges. Now that's being kind of thrown away, and they are using Match XP as it should have been, as like a rewarding factor for playing better, for doing certain things in the game, for playing objective. You will actually be rewarded for doing those kind of things on top of challenges. So we have XP for completing challenges, and then also additional XP for our performance in the match, which is great. The reason they are calling it Match XP Beta is because they're going to be monitoring the values of each reward category, adjusting them as they move forward with this new model, which means that things won't be final, and you can expect things to change. So up to this point, completing challenges has been the main progression driver through the Battle Pass. Challenges grant XP, which levels you up each reward tier. With the winter update, they are looking to evolve this system as they pursue the goal of helping players progress through their battle pass at a faster rate in response to community feedback. So definitely late, definitely something that should have been there on day one. Obviously, we all know that, but this is a really good step in the right direction for actually getting people to feel like they're progressing a little bit, right? But the purpose of challenges are actually going to be redirected, from what they were previously used, which was pretty much basically the entire progression system, it felt like. Anyway, completion of challenges will still provide some XP, but they will now primarily serve as the path towards earning customization items each week through the ultimate rewards. So they are reducing the number of challenges required to hit the ultimate challenge from 20 to 10. If you care about that, challenges are more general overall, so that was a huge problem when this game first came out. Challenges were weirdly specific and very difficult, kind of promoting the use of challenge swaps. So I'm glad to see that 343 has finally given up on this crappy system and engaged in the community, which does know best here, I think, and that they are finally embracing it. The winter update will mark the beginning of shifting all challenges to be playlist agnostic. So I think what that means is that basically they're going to be universal, all over the place, no matter what you're playing. So play the way you want to. Challenges are going to be what seems to be universal now. So these overhauls to progression also means that a fire team of friends can stick together and move their way through weekly challenges and battle passes without each other's individual challenges. So that is really great. Really should have come there on day one, but whatever, right? This is good news. In addition to these improvements for Match XP challenges, ultimate rewards, and your battle pass progression, the team is also continuing to work on an overarching career progression system. I don't know if that's coming anytime soon, but at least there is some sense to this whole thing. So they talk a little bit about a playlist. They actually have some calendar pictures here, which I'll explain. Basically, there are permanent playlists, which includes all these, like Big Team Battle, Fiesta, Team Slayer, and so on. And that basically there's going to be rotational playlists. So every single week, there's going to be something new for us to play. It's going to rotate through the core slot and the social slot, and that they're going to kind of rotate on alternating weeks. And that there's also going to be some rotation happening with ranked. So yeah, there's these calendars here which show you what is exactly happening. I like the coherentness and the easy to understand visuals here for us. But there's also some discussion about server issues. Like this person, a pro player, Snakebite, on Twitter said, "I'm super excited for Forge, but I can't actually wait for Octagon, CTF, yada yada, but I beg 343 to do something about the servers before December holidays when people will be away. Server issues since July with no progress is unacceptable for a game," right? And Unishek replied, "Hey PJ, the investigation is progressing, but totally understand the frustration about not seeing results in game yet." So that's over 100 days of 343 kind of ignoring, or rather not being able to tackle this rather important server issue, just not quite really progressing the way that we need it to. But with that being said, guys, I am looking forward to the winter update like a lot. I'm actually going to have a live stream of like about an hour and a half of all my Forge showcases as well as some new ones, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. I'm really hyped for this update, and I get that they are still so behind schedule. But with that being said, it is what it is at this point. I think that no matter how small, any step that this game gets to being the way that we expected it to be at launch is a W in my book. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one soon. Peace.